In the dim glow of the setting sun, a tired soul finds solace in the rhythmic lullaby of the train's motion. The day's work has taken its toll, and sleep becomes an irresistible siren song. One by one, the other passengers alight, leaving our protagonist alone, locked in the arms of slumber. The train without explanation is now a ghostly vessel and continues its journey through the twilight, drawing ever closer to its final destination. An abandoned station, long forgotten by time and man, lays in wait. It is a place where shadows dance and whispers echo, a place where the past refuses to die. Our protagonist awakens, the sudden silence cutting through the fog of sleep. The train, once warm and welcoming, now feels cold, its metal body groaning under the weight of years. Outside, the station stands like a skeletal monument, its crumbling platforms and rusted tracks stark under the moonlight. As if on cue, a chilling wind sweeps through the station, stirring the old newspapers and forgotten memories. The air grows thick with the scent of decay, a poignant reminder of the station's life before abandonment. Yet, amidst the rot and rust, something else lingers. A presence unseen but palpable, shrouded in the station's dark history. Eerie sounds begin to fill the silence. The distant clang of a loose metal sheet, the hollow echo of footsteps on the deserted platform, the ghostly wail of a train whistle from a phantom locomotive. Each sound, a chilling symphony of the station's haunted past. As the chilling symphony of the station's haunted past fills the air, our protagonist is gripped by a sense of dread. His heart pounds in his chest, each beat echoing the eerie sounds of the spectral orchestra playing in the background. A cold sweat trickles down his spine, a physical manifestation of his fear. He tries to convince himself that it's just his imagination playing tricks on him. Despite his attempts to rationalize the situation, the eerie sounds and the chilling atmosphere make it impossible to ignore the haunting reality. In the dim light, our protagonist stumbles upon remnants of the past, a silent testament to the tragedy that once unfolded here. His hand brushes against the brittle pages of an old newspaper, its faded headlines screaming of a catastrophic accident that shook the very foundations of the station. Scattered around, personal belongings of the victims lay untouched, their owners forever silenced by the cruel hands of fate. But it is the station master's logbook that sends a shiver down his spine. The entries, meticulous and orderly, end abruptly on the day of the accident. Like a chilling epitaph, it paints a grim picture of the day when time stood still at the station. Drawn by a morbid curiosity, our protagonist opens the station master's logbook. His eyes scan over the meticulous entries detailing the daily operations of the station. A sense of normalcy prevails in the early pages, but as he flips further, a pattern begins to emerge. Entries reveal the station master's growing concern about safety issues, his warnings falling on deaf ears. The final entry, abruptly cut off, hints at the impending disaster. His hand quivers as he reads the last words written in a hurried scrawl. "If anything happens, it will be your fault." The chilling prelude to the impending disaster sends a cold dread coursing through his veins. Reeling from the revelations of the logbook, our protagonist is engulfed in a wave of dread and sorrow. He can almost hear the echo of the station master's desperate pleas in the silent station, each word resonating with his own heart. He pauses, taking a moment to let the tragic history of the station sink in, the weight of it pressing heavily on his shoulders. Yet, within the despair, a spark of resolve flickers. He decides to delve deeper into the spectral station, driven by a newfound determination to uncover the truth. With a heavy heart and a firm resolve, he ventures further into the haunted labyrinth of the station, before we plunge deeper into the spectral station. If this haunting journey has gripped your curiosity and quickened your pulse, don't forget to hit the like button. Your feedback is the fuel that keeps our journey alive. Drop a comment below and share your thoughts, your fears, your theories. And if you haven't already, do subscribe for more chilling tales that will send shivers down your spine. Now let's venture further into the haunted labyrinth of the station. Lost in the labyrinthine station, our protagonist feels a growing sense of unease. As he wanders aimlessly, the station's eerie silence amplifies his fear. The dimly lit corridors stretch into an infinite maze, the ghostly hum of the absent trains echoing off the cold stone walls. Each step he takes seems to echo into eternity, the silence of the station broken by the haunting symphony of his own footsteps. Stumbling upon remnants of the station's past, each artifact serves as a chilling reminder of the tragedy. A discarded ticket, a faded timetable, a broken lantern, each a tangible echo of the past, each a stark reminder of the spectral station master's torment. The cold dread seeps into his bones as he ventures deeper, the station's haunting presence making him feel increasingly unsafe. The chilling whispers of the past grow louder with each step, the spectral shadows of the station seeming to close in around him. The labyrinth of the station becomes a maze of fear, each turn bringing him closer to the chilling reality of the station's tragic past. With each step deeper into the station, our protagonist feels an increasing sense of dread. The haunting presence of the station, the chilling echoes of its tragic past, all make him feel increasingly unsafe. Yet, he presses on, driven by a resolve to uncover the answers about this catastrophic accident. After being exhausted and lost hope about uncovering the remaining pieces of information, suddenly a spectral figure materializes, its ethereal form flickering like a forgotten film reel. It is the station master, bound to the station by chains of regret and sorrow. His mournful gaze falls on our protagonist, a silent plea for release from his eternal torment. Our protagonist, now a pawn in the station's spectral play, is drawn into its haunting narrative. The station, once a bustling hub of life, was the site of a devastating accident. A train, filled with innocent souls, met a tragic end. The station master, unable to prevent the catastrophe, was forever trapped in his moment of failure. In a desperate attempt to intervene, our protagonist reaches out to the spectral station master. He calls out into the eerie silence, his voice a beacon of hope amidst the station's haunting gloom. He reassures the tormented spirit that the accident, the loss of lives, was not his fault. But his words, carried away by the chill wind, seem to fall on deaf ears. The station master, bound to his guilt, remains unresponsive. Despite the protagonist's best efforts, the spectral figure remains trapped in his guilt, a spectral prisoner of the haunted station. The horror of the station reveals itself not in jump scares or grotesque apparitions, but in the chilling reality of its history. It's a tale of sorrow and regret, of lives cut short, and a soul forever trapped in its moment of despair. The abandoned station stands as a chilling monument to the past, a grim reminder of the fleeting nature of life and the enduring power of guilt. In the end, our protagonist, a mere passenger on this train of horrors, leaves the clutches of the haunted station. Yet, the memory of the spectral station master and the tragic tale of the abandoned station remain, etched into the mind, a chilling reminder of the journey through the twilight. Our journey through the haunted train station came to an end. I want to thank you for joining me on this chilling adventure. It's not every day we get to explore the haunted depths and ghostly tales of the past, but together, we've navigated through the spectral station and escaped its eerie clutches. If this tale has sent a shiver down your spine, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with your friends and let them experience the chill of our ghostly journey. And remember, there are countless more tales waiting to be unraveled. Until next time, stay safe and keep exploring the unknown.